next level torture right there. Of course, like top-tier bullies, they occasionally ditched their sophisticated tactics for some classic down-and-dirty hand-to-hand combat. Yet, the best part of my master plan was that they were good to us, even though it was just to infuriate the other. It's amazing what hate can lead to.
You're truly a genius.
I should be modest, but I can't. I am a genius. Our era of prosperity and peace incredibly lasted for a year. However, as usual, nothing good ever lasts. When it seemed that this beautiful war would continue for generations, Alice delivered a precise and lethal blow. Somehow she got her hands on a video of Scarlet performing in the toilet, just as I had seen her months before at home in front of her TV. She made it viral at school, and Scarlet became a laughingstock. The war was over, and Alice had won it.
Long live the Queen Alice! Long live!
Well, maybe they didn't cheer like that, but you guys get the point. When I got home, Scarlet was still crying, and the waterfalls didn't slow down for days. She even stopped going to school because she was so embarrassed. I had finally beaten my bully, but surprisingly, I didn't feel great. On the contrary, I felt sorry for her, and so very, very guilty. Not because she didn't have it coming. She had it coming. Oh boy, did she have it coming. Still, the feeling of being the one causing her tears felt horrible, even worse than when I was the one crying because of her evil deeds. So I decided to come clean and face the consequences of my actions. Scarlet, go away! The scream was frightening enough to give me second thoughts about confessing, but I carried on. I have something to tell you. After confessing all about my plan, I closed my eyes and waited for my punishment. I hope this is quick and painless, or at least just quick. I waited a few seconds, but nothing happened. I opened my eyes and looked at Scarlet. Aren't you gonna murder me? I should, but I kind of get why you did it. It's not fun at all to be on the receiving end. No, it isn't. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know what it is. Don't make me say it. Yeah, I know. Me too. For what it's worth, I think you have a real talent as an actress. You think so? Totally. You had my mom believing you were an innocent angel for years. Not even Zendaya could pull off a character like that. Aw, thanks. Then, something unprecedented began taking place. Scarlet and I went in for a hug. However, just as we were about to make it happen, nope, that's too much. You did ruin my life. And you ruined my future. Call it even? Sure. The following weeks were pretty good, actually. Scarlet called the college recruiter and explained everything. I'm going to college! I'm going to college! I'm going to college! As a thank you, I showed the tape of Scarlet acting to my dad, and he got her a small role in his next movie. When word of that got around the school, Scarlet got noticed again, but this time for good. Even better, she became part of our little crew. Wesley, it's time you also stand up for yourself against your sister. By now, Alice had assembled an army of plastic girls and drooling boys who would do anything she said. And with no rival, Alice went back to making Wesley's life miserable, until one day during lunch in the cafeteria, Alice walked up to Wesley and acted like she had stumbled, making all her food spill onto him. Wesley stood up and pulled out an old photo from his wallet and showed it to Alice.
See this picture, Alice? It's from when you won your first beauty pageant. Look how happy we both look here.
Yes, I look pretty, unlike your dorky face. In a moment of frustration, Wesley tore the picture into pieces, shocking Alice. How dare you?
I always missed your younger self, Alice, and I hoped you would go back to being my lovely sister, but I guess you chose to be a witch, and I'm done waiting or being patient.
Alice tried to push Wesley away, but he held her hand tightly and firmly.
You really thought you're stronger than me, Alice? I never touched you because I respected you as my big sister.
You're hurting me!
I'll hurt you more if you don't back off.
My friends are around me. Guys, you know what to do! But just as Alice's friends were about to step in, Scarlet and I appeared from behind Wesley. And we know what to do too. The kids behind Alice began to look scared and uncertain while she stomped her feet in frustration. Fine, you don't talk to me and I won't talk to you.
Sounds good to me.
With that, Alice left and we all hugged, knowing we had finally stood up to the bullies.
I learned from the best.